Okay, greetings, Michael and Robert. Hey, sorry I had to miss the meeting last week, and I'm going to be out of touch here. I'm just up to my eyeballs in a couple new contracts for my consultancy back in San Francisco. It's a virtual consultancy, and I've got about a half dozen people I can pull in at different times for things. Anyway, I'm pulling in the whole team right now for two different projects, and I have to lead it and be the person who specs everything out for the client. So anyway, so sorry about all that, but I'd like very quickly, and I'm gone but not forgotten, and I'm still going to be supporting Robert in his street cred program because it's integral to the Cloud Yearbook. So let me explain that real quick. And so, Michael, I'm just going to talk to you directly because Robert knows everything. Robert's been getting an earful for 3 months, and he's fully aware of what we're doing here. So this is for you to refer back to, and then also just to clarify. So real quick, this is the not quite finished yet, no spinning gears, and we'll have a better logo and all that. But this is the Street Cred Media program, and this will be the engine that creates content for Cloud Yearbook. You'll see here, this is just the Instagram account that comes off of Google Cloud. Now, I should also say that, what we're doing here with Cloud Yearbook and Street Cred Media is similar to, if you want to see a fully formed version of this, at WeebeeU.org. It's just a hub for all the other stuff. But instead of driving traffic to promote and sell educational products, this is driving traffic to create content that will go into Cloud Yearbook. That's clear, right? So all of these, this is Blogger, these are all LinkedIn. They're all hot and ready to go. Particularly YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Blogger are the big ones. We may not do Google+. They will create content that eventually goes through the editor, or various editors, into Cloud Yearbook. So Jefferson Cloud, I'm really happy that that's starting to happen. And I see every time I come in here, there's a new one. And you'll notice that, in case you didn't see, there's actually more photos because you can put in multiples, right? So this person here, Nana's makeup's up, whoever, she put in 3 or 4 on this one. So this is great. And you'll notice too that, the students already know how to do this. This is a phrase I've been telling Robert. This is a student-facing media presence in the sense that all of these various websites are connected back in. Students want to comment in Twitter, they could do that. So these are all connected. Of course, YouTube, we've got some content. Robert has some stuff. So, these will all require I'll call it a webmaster or a curator or an editor for each of these 5 main social media presences. So this is, of course, being driven by Robert's Wednesday mornings Street Cred program. And there's 3 classes there and several students. Now, all of these may not be worthy or willing to take the full reign of their own individual social media site, but some of them will. So those that we can find that can, be responsible enough to make this part of one of their assignments or anything like that, then I will conduct from 3:30 to 5:30 on Thursdays. If we can get, at the minimum, 6 students that, so I'm counting 5 here, but maybe an extra one for just good luck. That's enough for me to run the equivalent of a community college course in how to do social media outreach and marketing. So primarily, these will be assignment driven, I imagine. So students that want to, if it's possible, to have a student do a homework assignment, and instead of putting it in a paper, they turn in, something they've written for the Facebook, that relates to something that would be, yearbook worthy. So, Michael, hey, I'm sorry, I'm such a rambler, but my time is over. And in terms of physically going to the campus, but of course, Robert's got all that covered through his Street Cred program, and we've all worked all this out. So as that progresses, I'll be able to do more. Now, but I didn't want to forget. I noticed, and I think it's under staff, Jeffco Digital Age Classroom Resources. This pops up, and there's a whole kind of a guide how to use Twitter. Now, of course, I think it's for teachers, administrators, and such, but I wonder, I just think that's great. And when I read this, that is sort of everything we would want one of the curators, one of the Street Cred students or the interns to curate the Twitter and follow all these guidelines. That seems hopefully something we can then apply to the internship. Okay, Michael, hey, thanks for listening. Sorry again for the ramble. Sorry I couldn't make it last week. I can't promise when I'll be able to step foot on campus again, but I will be in communication with Robert as he progresses and develops the internship with the students on the ground. Okay, thanks again, and hope to talk to you soon. Cheers.